So what do you do when you have this brand name that you've invested all of your time, money, and sweat equity in, but somebody steals it and you don't have a trademark? Let's break it down. So first, story time. So when I first started Firm for the Culture, I was tagged in a really popular, almost going viral Instagram post about a client or potential client who didn't have a trademark, but got her trademark stolen by a really popular celebrity. We're talking about like 6 million followers. So a lot of people kept on tagging me in that Instagram post of the original brand holder, essentially complaining that the celebrity stole her stuff. Eventually, this individual found herself sliding into my DMs. So I have a conversation with her and I tell her, well, ma'am, you don't have a trademark, so your rights are relatively limited. But I also told her a couple of things that I do think is going to help a lot of people out right now. The first thing that you need to do is file a trademark with the United States Patent and Trademark Office, because having that trademark filed is going to likely prevent the other person who has stolen your trademark from being assumed to be the owner, particularly if they hadn't filed a trademark for the same name first. Second, want to gather as much evidence as possible on the infringer, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, what have you, and really just like go ham. Inconspicuously gathering evidence, taking screenshots, making sure you have copies of URLs. Gathering that evidence is absolutely going to be crucial for what will ultimately be a cease and desist letter. The third thing that you want to do is gather evidence on your part. So one of the things that you have to prove in trademark infringement matters is that you were the first to market. So notice I said the first to market, not necessarily the first to register. There is a concept in trademark law called common law priority. Even if you are not the first to actually register your mark or file for your mark, you still can claim priority rights based on the simple fact that you use the mark in association with certain goods and services in the marketplace. The moral is that you still have power, even when you think you don't. Now, disclaimer, you should still speak to an attorney to determine, one, if you have common law priority, and two, if you have enough evidence to send an adequate cease and desist to somebody else. So if you need any help with trademarks or copyrights or licensing related to trademarks or copyrights, or if you have a brand that you simply want to, determine if it can be federally registered, hit us up. Here is the link. Go ahead and hit us up. I can't wait to serve you for the culture.